Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new video. But before we get the show on the roll, just a quick little word from our sponsor today, and that is Red Shoes Wood Bear World. I'm sure the majority of you would really appreciate a good-looking game like this to play on your spare time for a change. It's a high-quality casual action game with fast and immersive roguelike action with easy-to-learn gameplay mechanics for a great and unique experience. Characters are packed with stylish action in which you get to defeat monsters with cool-looking skills and abilities at your disposal. If you want a customization options, then this game easily offers that to you, where you can decorate your character with outfits that you obtain as rewards from quests. The game also features co-op, where you get to play with your friends and fight waves of monsters to see how long you can last. There are also other playable modes like roguelike mode, world mode, co-op mode, and boss raids. All of them truly offer a variety of things to do so you never run out or get bored, which sounds really pretty exciting. So, what are you guys waiting for? Check out Red Shoes Wood Bear World and download the game for free. A link is in the description and will also be pinned in the comments.
Go. 残念だけど、君を殺さなきゃいけない。
俺を殺す？
嘘つき。
There is truly nothing more satisfying than letting all that anger build up inside you within a certain moment that is extremely crucial, be it the death of a character or your loved one taken away. This right here is the top 10 best rage scenes in anime. There are lots of rage scenes in anime, but I compared pretty much and put in my personal favorite ones into this video for all of you to check out. And remember that if you're new here, then please consider subscribing with the notifications turned on, as this right here is the place to be for more anime recommendations. Now, without keeping much of your time, let us begin with the video. Let's start this list off with something epic, and that is with Attack on Titan, featuring a character so many people love watching, and that is Levi himself. Attack on Titan has always been one of the all-time greatest shonen series that has gained so much popularity over the days, and I had to include this one into this list pretty much because due to the specific rage scene that Levi had after witnessing his friends getting killed, and thus went in for the revenge kill. Watching Levi letting all his anger out on this Titan felt super satisfying. With all the great animation, the blood, and the gore, this is what Attack on Titan is all about, baby. Next up on the list we have is Jujutsu Kaisen, a new gen shonen series that is quickly going into people's radar, and now coming soon with its very own movie to continue from where we last left off. Itadori Yuji is the main protagonist of this series, and this rage scene was a result of his friend being turned into a monster and no way being able to change him back. Itadori had this menacing look on his face with the transition of a black and white image to showcase how scary this man can actually be. This shot was absolutely amazing to capture just how terrifying his cursed energy really is. Taking place in the Sengoku time period, we got none other than Dororo, one of my favorite samurai series that has a character named Hyakimaru, unique for having prosthetic limbs and on his journey to take back his body parts by defeating the demons who stole it from him. Hyakimaru may look like, an emotionless walking being, but he has heart and knows exactly what it is when he sees it. This scene had, some bandits kill the people in the village, which took care of Hyakimaru from their, arrival. But now that they were all dead, it caused the devil inside of Hyakimaru to awaken and uncontrollably killing all the bandits around him without mercy. Trust me when I say this, those bandits definitely deserve to be killed for what they did to these poor kids. Chinese anime these days are a rising factor within the anime community. Production-wise, they really have been blowing people's expectations in what they have to showcase to the anime community, which is why we have The Daily Life of the Immortal King, a series of a character where he attends school hoping to live a more peaceful life, but due to his insane powers, people kept wanting to challenge him over and over again to see whether the rumors about him were actually true. This rage scene happens when Wang Ling triggered after, seeing what happened to his girlfriend, causing his full potential, his powers, to quickly rise and become nearly invincible to anything, landing blow after blow to finish off the culprit who did this mess. Now this was truly so satisfying to see. Beautiful animation and quite the addicting combat sequence. Next on this list we have is the Rising of the Shield Hero. Legends say that 4 heroes exist to save the people from the danger of the calamity, and thus people from the other world have decided to summon those heroes to assist them in battle. Everyone knows that the weakest of them all is the Shield Hero, incapable of attacking and more of a tank for defense. People labeled him as a weakling, but after a major misunderstanding of when Naofumi getting framed, he became an outcast in the whole world. This rage scene happens after Naofumi managed to unlock more of the shield's power with the new ability called Rage Shield, which caused Naofumi to go berserk, losing control of himself and in return achieve great power. I really do enjoy watching some Demon Slayer action take place. A great series with beautiful animation work and such an intriguing story behind it. Tanjiro was just your average weakling at first, wanting to learn the arts of water breathing to slay demons and return his young sister back to her human form. Training hard and working every day to achieve a goal has never been this satisfying and this good. It feels like the animation studio has put all their budget into this specific scene, making it look the best episode of the series with the craziest, most intense battle. After seeing how hurt Nezuko is, it triggered anger inside Tanjiro, making him remember some of the thoughts about his family being murdered, which gave him power, capable of finishing off the demon responsible for this mess. Next up we have is a classic and arguably the greatest harem series of all time, which is High School DxD. I pretty much wanted to, include this on this list is because it has one of my personal favorite rage scenes, and that is the Juggernaut drive from Season 3. After the kidnap of Asya, Issei lost all his temper, which caused the mighty Red Dragon Emperor to give massive amount of power to boost Issei, which made him go berserk. This power is not even his complete version, as Issei still needs to learn how to control it, but unlocking it for the very first time and using it, it causes him to lose control and create so much epic destruction, capable of defeating even the strongest foes. But there's only one thing that can change him back, and I think you already know the answer to this question.
定するの？
我赤き竜の覇王となりて男児をグレンの煉獄に沈めよう。ジャガーノートドライブ。
Black Clover is another new-gen shonen series which had its hate back when it started, but now it's one of the most badass and most consistent shonen series that I've ever watched. While the animation during the start of a few fights were not that great, trust me though when I say this, it improves so much as you keep watching and the development becomes insane. Asta, who was born with no magic powers or capabilities, was given a chance to prove himself after receiving the Devil Grimoire, which allowed him to have anti-magic powers. Now in this world, he is on a journey to become the strongest being known as the Wizard King. This scene had Asta fight against Dante, who is a high-class devil from the underworld, and with Asta using his demon powers with full control, he was given a full minute after sacrificing his arm to the demon in control to gain access to his powers. What a fantastic fight this one was. So much action, epicness, and pure awesomeness.
Heavy fight.
Mob Psycho 100 is very well known to have some of the best rage scenes in anime. While the art style may not look visually impressive to many people, you do get used to it because it's something very unique done by Studio Bones actually. Mob has his full powers unlocked when he reaches 100%, but beyond that is an unknown power triggered only when Mob senses a dangerous threat. Visually, he turns black and white with intense aura overflowing him like Broly from Dragon Ball Z, but this form is when he is completely unstoppable. Psychic abilities are actually simply so cool to watch that I myself sometimes wish I had psychic abilities that I could use. Finally, we end things with Hunter x Hunter, which is a very popular shonen series that many people really love. A series focusing on hunters that deal with nasty criminal organizations and also searching for lost treasures, and the main character named Gon is on a long journey to achieve his goal of becoming the best hunter he can be. This scene is arguably one of the greatest rage scenes of all time, and that is when Gon uses his full power to fight Pito in a one-on-one battle sequence. The poor kid couldn't find his dad, so he became his own dad, and to be honest, this fight was more like an execution and very one-sided. I've heard people, sometimes get goosebumps watching this even over and over again, but again, this is seriously very terrifying to witness. Looks like it's time to take a chill pill and calm down for the rage, as it's time to end the video with a bang. So thank you all so much for watching, and smash like if you did enjoy, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one.